every wonderful bunny, and welcome back to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. The last time we had such a wholesome, nice episode where we didn't get to murder the people who were calling us Grim Reaper. So, obviously, something horrible is going to happen now. And also the twins are pretty much dead. Because we teamed up with the ladies. So Takamaru and the twins are now the only ones not on our side. For now. Until another death happens, you know. Anyways. So, let us continue. Day 43. You know, I read online that some of the routes took like 5 days. I must have just happened to hop into the one that's gonna last the 100 days. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't given up and gone back in time already, considering how many people are dead. Like, there's a lot of people dead. Anyways, this is it. Our break from the killing game is over. Today was the first day of the Invader Hunt's second round. In a lot of ways, it was going to be similar to the first round. But at the opening ceremony, we learned that one rule would be different. Ooh, what's that? The second round will be extended to last 5. Are there any objections? I doubt you'd care if there were. Can you at least tell us why you're changing the schedule? I don't want the executions to become too frequent, and several of you have died already. Yeah. That's what I mean. I was just saying. Urara O Suzuki. See, this is why I think these people are from the satellite. Because they don't want their forces who are eradicating the invaders to die. Like, they don't want everybody to die. And they're rewarding the people who are doing the best job, you know what I mean? And getting rid of the chaff, the ones that refuse to fight. Makes sense. You killed 2 of them yourself, asshole. My point is, if the executions continue at this point, you'll be wiped out too soon. See, exactly. They're basically making us, like, go out and kill them versus having them come to us. That's the difference. That is not my aim here. The invader hunt must continue for as long as possible. Why did they change the time frame like this? And so suddenly? Is easing up the pace really all there is to it? No use trying to figure out what the sponsor's thinking at this point. Now that it's been decided, we just have to go with it. And don't worry, you and me are the toughest buddy duo at the academy. We'll make it through to the end of this round easy. We're buddies now, huh? Much like in the first round, Yugamu and I were working as a pair. The rest of the Alliance were exploring a different area. I would have preferred us all to stay together, but... What? Personally, I think we should split into 2 groups. Yugamu had proposed this idea to everyone the night before. As you know, we need to find this QB liquid stuff while also earning enough points to stay in the game. It's inefficient to have us all searching in the same place. Now that we've got more members, we should spread out a little. So how about we go in these teams tomorrow? Who did they put together? I cannot read that. There's, like, isn't there more people than that? They're basically the same as in the first round, but we always switch people around if we need to. We'll meet up here at the end of every day and report on our progress. That sound good to you, oh fearless leader? I got swept up in the mood last night, but are you sure about these team formations? What's the problem? Did you want me to put you with Nozomi instead? Come on, I'm serious. Can the 2 of us really survive on our own? He's trying to make us into like an assassin. It's interesting. It's been 10 days since I last fought any invaders. What if I get rusty and slow you down? Rusty? You? Not possible. Trust me. How can you be so sure? I told you before, didn't I? You've got talent. You're a natural-born killer. Now let's get moving. We don't want Takamaru and the others to steal our kills while we're shooting the breeze. Yugamu began walking further into the ruined town. I followed. Okay. How about we look for invaders here? We can spend the morning earning points to secure our positions. Sound good?
Yosh!
Yeah. Once we're sure we're not at the bottom of the rankings, we can focus on finding the QB liquid. Then let's get our hunt on. You remember the secret I taught you? Of course. Just detach myself and treat it like dull, mundane work. See what I mean? He's like teaching us how to be an assassin. We wandered around in search of invaders. I could use a fight. Jackpot. There's a whole swarm of them over there, Takumi. Let's sneak around and hit them with a pincer attack. We found some invaders and we killed them. Ew, detach yourself. See what I mean? He's training him to be like this warbot. Warbot! He's so cute though. You can tell me, how is this different than us murdering Pokemon in Pokemon? You might even be as a good assassin as me now, Takumi. Your growth is so impressive, it's almost frightening. Yugama was right. I was more efficient at killing than I had been in the first round. I could feel it. I didn't get so worked up about it anymore. I'd barely broken a sweat. But was that really a good thing? This is weird, don't you think? I haven't been out on the hunt in 10 whole days. So why am I still so good at this? I keep telling you it's natural talent. Your potential defies normal logic. It makes no difference if you slack off. In the end, talent will out. It will bloom like a beautiful, deadly flower. I have an aptitude for killing. That idea still bothered me, but I didn't have time to fully unpack my feelings on the matter. Kill invaders, earn points, find QB liquid. Those were my priorities right now. We continued hunting invaders for the rest of the morning. In the afternoon, we resumed our search in different ruined medical facilities. We sifted through the rubble until the sun started to go down. But in the end, we didn't find any QB liquid. We decided to head back before it got dark. We headed straight for the leisure lounge once we got back to the academy. Curious about the rankings for the new day, we checked the board.
第1ゲームの最後の方とほとんど順位が一緒だな。
おそらく第1ゲームのポイントを引き継いでいるんだろうね。第1ゲームで上位だった私たちにとってはありがたいけど、下位の子たちには過酷な戦いが待っているかもしれない。
Ima's gonna sacrifice himself for Kako. 15 days from now, someone else will die. From the look of things, it could be Ima or Kako. Or who knows? It might be me. We were all going to die eventually. That was the only thing we could be sure of so long as the invader hunt continued. We needed to escape. We had to get away from this game and all the senseless killing. The nighttime announcement played like normal. That was the signal for our next anti-sponsor alliance meeting. Everyone got together in my room like we'd agreed. Is everybody here? Okay, let's get started. I'd like each group to report on how their search went today. Although Yugamo and I don't really have anything to report. We investigated an old factory, but there was nothing there but junk and rubble. Cheer up, Takumi! Our group came up empty-handed too. Why would that cheer me up? We accomplished nothing. Are you quoting something again, Kyoshika? Okay, well, even if we didn't find anything today, at least we're all in one piece. That's important too. Remember, even weak invaders can be a problem if they gang up on us. So I want you all to be careful. And if you run into a commander, don't even try to take them on. Just get out of there as fast as you can. Fighting an opponent that strong outside school grounds is only asking for trouble. For real, even Hiroko couldn't defeat one of them on her own. Say, Takumi, how many enemy commanders are still around anyway? So far as I know, just 4. We haven't fought the leaders of squads 4, 7, 10, or 11 yet.
あ、
Out of all of them, the Squad 11 commander is one of the most dangerous. She's able to use auditory attacks to induce hallucinations and trap us in a dream world. Master of illusion, changing our dreams into nightmares. At least we aren't stuck on a train with her. How did you deal with that technique last time, Takumi?
あ
Gaku played some weird folk song over the school's speakers to cancel out the commander's sound waves. So if the sound can't reach you, there's no hallucinations? Noise-canceling headphones should have the same effect then. We could probably make some with the Gift-O-Matic. We can keep them on when we're outside in case we run into that commander. Good idea. We'll start collecting the materials we need for him tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in. All of us wearing the same thing will make us feel like a real team, you know? Indeed. It's like having class rings or matching t-shirts. Why don't we make them different colors? Like we're a team of spandex-wearing heroes. Dibs on gold. Any champion with her salt's gotta go for gold. And I will take silver, as befits a cool-headed swordswoman like myself. Nah, I think pink suits you better, Kyoshka. Just like the cotton candy clouds inside your head. Are you calling me stupid again? Or naive? Both are untrue. We stayed up late into the night discussing the designs for the headphones. Cute. When is it all gonna come crashing down? Oh! We're actually exploring. That's nice. We've been kind of just reading for a while. Yeah, we'll need speakers and earplugs.
よし
I think we can find those over in the residential area. Let's take a look. I don't actually know what materials I need, so I'll just grab a bit of everything. No! We need it. Even if you just get a few materials, it means you don't have to do it later. Large clock.
やったぞ
I mean, it's not like it's that far anyway. Ear pads. 8 damage! I'm sticking my hand in a
拾って
hole?
おいたよ
Rude. Wait, where's the other one? Isn't it just down here? Yeah, yeah. Ah! That's okay, we also haven't fought for a while, so... These easy little peasies.
行くぞひゃっ
さてやっちゃおうか
いつでも行ける行くぞこれだ行くぞ食らえ
He's dumb.
よし出番だな
Whoops. We're just gonna get it done. Get it done, get it done. Nice, we managed to earn some more points. Maybe our luck's starting to change. Oh, interesting. Maybe, but we're here to find materials, not hunt invaders.
これ
That's
拾ってお
interesting
いたよ
that that conversation actually popped up. What happens if I fight another somebody?
ああ
Now we have all the materials we need to make headphones for the Alliance members.
Ah,
In that case, let's use the rest of the day to earn some points. Ooh. Whee! We got a little bit of stuff.
よし
Alright, let's get to work. Once the search for the materials was over, it was time to get back to the hunt. Yugamu and I walked through the ruined cityscapes like usual, looking for groups of wandering invaders. Whenever we found any, we attacked before they had a chance to react. This detach yourself, it's just work like thing is so weird. But it's like this timeline is so bizarrely different from the other one that I don't understand why Yugamu would want to like turn us into an assassin. I don't get it. And also the day we don't remember. What is happening? I was killing even more efficiently than yesterday. My pulse hadn't gotten any faster. There wasn't a single bead of sweat on my forehead. I was acting like a seasoned assassin, but that didn't make sense. Until I came to the academy, I'd never killed anyone before. Yugamu, tell me what's going on. Why am I so good at killing all of a sudden? How many times are we going to go over this? Talent, potential, a gift. Call it what you want. You've got it, man. Was that all there was to it? Was I really just born with a natural affinity for cold-blooded... They're Pokemon-like creatures. It was a simple enough explanation, but there was one lingering doubt that I couldn't seem to shake. You said that sometimes people are unaware of gifts like this, right? Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Don't get too hung up on that. I was just thinking out loud. You have a talent for killing, and our current circumstances are helping you cultivate it. What more do you need to know? More than that, I need to know the truth, the whole truth. I was doing something I could never do before, and my proficiency was improving at a rate that didn't make sense. When I thought about that, fear welled up inside me. What in the world was happening to me? Yugamu, please, if you know what's really going on here, I need you to tell me. If you've modified me or something, I won't be mad. That's actually what I was thinking. I just want to know the truth. I owed my life to Yugamu. If it hadn't been for him, those invaders I found on the first day of the hunt would have killed me for sure. I really wouldn't mind if it turned out he'd done something to me at some point. It was not knowing that was killing me. I'm begging you, Yugamu. Tell me what's happening to me. I looked Yugamu in the eye and held his gaze. I didn't care what he said next, so long as it wasn't more lies. After a few seconds, he broke eye contact and let out an exasperated sigh. Okay. When you give me a passionate look like that, there's no way I can stay quiet about it. Kamu. But this is your last chance to let sleeping dogs lie, Takumi. I don't think you're going to like what you hear. You might even end up hating yourself. Are you prepared for that? Huh. Now I'm curious. I wouldn't have asked if I wasn't. I've been through hell and back already. You think I can't handle a little more? Alright. I gotta respect your determination. I'll tell you all about where your talent for killing comes from and why it's developing so fast. That was ominous, but at least it was honest. This was an honest moment between the two of us, between Yugamu Omokage and Takumi Sumino. First off, I swear by all I hold sacred that I haven't modified your body in any way. Do you believe me? Yes. If you're that serious about it, then I'll trust you. That said, your affinity for killing isn't as natural as I'd led you to believe. You have been modified. But not by me. You did it to yourself. What? When? Why don't I remember it? Maybe modified is misleading. If I mentioned absorption, would that ring any bells? Ito. Ito. That's why I wondered if he was the one that murdered Gaku. But somebody knocked us out, so that made me think it wasn't. You mean this is because of absorbing cryptoglobin? You told us you came here from the future. Do you remember the first thing you did when you arrived here on day 2 of this timeline? You killed Eito Aotsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin. But we did in the future too, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I did. But that wouldn't make me change this much, would it? No, I don't think so. Normally, that is. Absorbing cryptoglobin usually wouldn't have any special influence on someone's personality, no matter how powerful it is. But when it comes to cryptoglobin, you're a rare case. Yours isn't like the rest of ours. What are you talking about? There's nothing weird about my cryptoglobin. I beg to differ. Let me jog your memory. You killed Eito Aotsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin in your previous timeline as... That's what I said! Yes! That's how he got the time travel ability. Because he absorbed the spirit guy, and then we absorbed the spirit guy. That was confusing, but you're right. He was right about that. I killed Eito on day 99, my first time around. In other words, you absorbed the same person's crypto blood twice, and in succession. If that's not a rare case, I don't know what is. So now you have a double dose of Eito's cryptoglobin in you. It's twice as concentrated. As is your Eito Aotsuki-ness.
彼の類まれなる暗殺者としての才能を。
Didn't think Takumi was the one who killed Gaku because he got knocked out, didn't he? Although we did get knocked out and then apparently we're doing stuff with Tsubasa, but I don't understand that at all, so I can't even begin to think of what the heck that would be, including his rare talent for killing. I began to trouble. My breathing was ragged. Eito, of course. He was the most ruthless murderer I'd ever known. My first time here, he destroyed Side, killed Hiroko, and took out Ava too, like none of their lives meant anything to him. He even killed the baby in the defense room. And I'd inherited this ability, this talent from him. The first time I saw you, I felt a kind of kinship with you. There was something inside you, something just like me, but even more deadly. I could see it in your eyes. When you told us your story, I figured Eito must be the cause, and decided to try to develop it further. That's why I taught you how to be a better killer. I'm still curious now, if you go back and not team up with Yugamu, if you just die. Why would you do that? If you knew something so terrible was inside me, why didn't you just leave it alone? Because I knew we'd be needing a team ace. An ace? Let me tell you, when the sponsor showed up on day 25, I thought we were seriously screwed. There was no way a bunch of teenagers like us were going to get by in a world where monsters like that existed. If we were going to stand any chance of surviving, we'd need a monster of our own. Someone worthy of being called the ultimate assassin. It always felt like Yugamu's attitude didn't make sense. Ever since the invader hunt began, he'd been weirdly supportive toward me. But now it all added up. His aim had been to bring out the Eito in me. I really am sorry I did this to you, but it was the only way. What's going to happen to me now? Odds are you'll get even better at killing. And then what? I don't know. Cryptoglobin is already one big mystery, and your case is unique on top of that. You don't know? But you did it anyway! I mean, all he really did was, like, teach you how to be an assassin, and Eito... Did this mean I was only going to get more and more Eito from here on? I still don't, like, I thought it was Takumi at first, but he got knocked out. But then that scene where he was like... Oh, I'm confused. I do think cloning is involved somehow, but I don't know. What if my whole personality got overwritten by Eito's? Could that happen? Wait, the lapses in my memory. Did Eito's cryptoglobin cause them as well? Did he somehow take over while it was blacked out? That's not out of the question. It's especially suspicious that there's such a clean cutoff between your periods of lucidity. Okay, I can't remember because I thought that when... it's been a while for me. I thought that when Gaku died, somebody actually physically knocked us out. Because we opened the door and then got knocked out, right? But there was one time when we just like passed out outside. And that's what made me suspicious, but then we got knocked out. And I immediately thought, oh, because we absorbed Eito, but then I got confused because we absorbed Eito in the future. And we didn't turn into crazy murdering lunatics, so I don't know. It could be that something happened to strengthen the Eito side of you during that time. My vision started to go fuzzy, my head too. I could barely string a coherent thought together anymore. I somehow returned to the academy after that, but didn't remember the journey. One moment, I was wandering aimlessly, the next, I was back. Or it could be that somebody knocked us out specifically to trigger the Eito-ness in us. I don't know how the frick they would know that, but... My head started to clear. It looked like I was back in my room. I was laying on my bed, staring up at the ceiling. I found myself thinking back on the day Yugamu had offered to form a team with me. This was what you wanted all this time, Yugamu? I never completely trusted him. I knew he had to have some hidden motive. So the reason that that was red, the reason that he said, I don't think we would have survived this, makes me feel like it would have been a dead route, bad route, and route over if we didn't team up with him. Because if we're the only reason that we survive the invader hunt, I'd never completely trusted him. I knew he had to have some hidden motive, some plan up his, but it's not really Yugamu's fault, to be fair. He just, like, pushed you. But it was never me he was interested in. It was Eito. I'd never have guessed that in a million years. Any sense of normality I'd been holding on to had been torn to shreds. It had been a shock when Takamaru and the others had turned their backs on me, but that was nothing compared to what I was feeling now. Thinking about it now, though, maybe I had trusted Yugamu. Maybe that was why the truth hurt so much. It was like half of my soul had been ripped away. I felt so exhausted, so hollow. I couldn't even bring myself to sit up. I just laid there, thinking and doing nothing at all. Time passed, and before I knew it, it had gotten dark outside. I'm really having an issue remembering the timeline of things. You know what? We can actually look. 1 second. Chapter select. We gotta go all the way back down. Wait, what? Kill Eito. Leave the school. Okay, so wait. Gaku is still alive here. But I can't remember which one was where we got knocked out and where... Okay, so it actually shows us where Gaku's dead. Okay, so Gaku died on day 6. But I can't remember if... When the words appear... I cannot remember if we got knocked out by the person above us when the words appeared or when Gaku was killed. Because one of the times we just like passed out outside of the hall, like outside of the hallway. And one of the times somebody knocked on our door and knocked us out, which could have been the sponsor. The nighttime announcement played and the other members of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance filled into my room. The headphones are finished. Everyone pick a color. Tsubasa reveals her latest handiwork to gasps of admiration from the others. Wow, they're so cute! Thank you, Tsubasa. Those look awesome. Words aren't enough. Let me do 10,000 squats to show my appreciation. You're a masterful mechanic, Lady Tsubasa. Your talent shines brighter than diamonds. Aw, you guys are too kind. Everyone took a pair of headphones and started trying them on. Silver definitely suits me best. It even matches with the Holy Jumanji sword. I like the yellow ones. I've always thought of it as a lucky color. Maybe they'll bring the Alliance luck. I'll go with black. Makes it easier to lurk in the shadows and stalk my victims. I'll take blue. That color just kind of screams cool-headed mechanic to me. Gold all the way for me. They'll go great with my championship belt. The only pair left is red. I guess those ones are for me. Come on, Takumi, put them on. See how they feel. I'm sure red will suit you. Red is a leader's color. Convention has decreed it. Everybody looked at me expectantly. They all looked so excited, so happy. I'm sorry, guys. I can't accept these. Huh? Why not? Do you not like the design? No, they look great. The problem's with me, not them. You see, there's something inside me. I told everyone what I'd learned earlier today. About how I'd absorbed 2 doses of Eito's cryptoglobin back to back. How its influence was making me more like him. And how in the worst case scenario, my personality might actually be replaced with his. It's not being replaced with yours, it's just this specific thing. There's something else too. I've been getting weird lapses in my memory. Saying it out loud made the fear even worse. I hated to think I had a monster like Eito inside of me. If he ever took over, there's no telling what might happen. He wouldn't hesitate to kill everyone here, though. It's like I'm possessed, first. So I've decided I'm going to step down as leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. I lowered my head in show of contrition. It wouldn't be easy being on my own again, but I couldn't risk becoming a threat to my own teammates. I tried to tell myself I was fine with it, that it was better this way, but then... I love how she's laughing. The room suddenly erupted with laughter. It was so loud I couldn't help looking up. I'm possessed, Gust. You actually said that with a straight face. How adorably delusional. Hey, what's so funny? This is a genuine problem. Yeah, guys, don't laugh at him. I mean, the whole edgelord routine was kind of ridiculous, but... I'm sorry. Now even you're laughing at me. Boys are so silly sometimes. Even you, Nozomi? Well, this isn't the reaction I was expecting. What's with you guys? I'm being serious here. I know you are, sweetie. That's part of what makes it so hilarious. You've got no reason to be scared of this curse. You overcame it and made it work for you a long time ago. I've overcome it? Of course! You having that little bit of Eito in you has already helped you score a bunch of points in this game. You scored so much you even got that one prize from the sponsor. If it hadn't been for that vial of cryptoglobin, Nozomi wouldn't be here right now. You've got a new power and it allowed you to save a life. What's so cursed about that? Huh? I never thought about it that way before. It's true, though. I was only able to help Nozomi with her rejection symptoms because I'd killed so many invaders and placed high in the rankings. Yeah, it's not like anything has changed outside of his killing, although he may have killed Gaku. I seriously can't remember which day was which, but he may have killed Gaku. Whether it's a curse or a blessing, it's all about how you look at it. In the meantime, you just gotta keep being you, Takumi. It's nice of you to say that, but it doesn't make the problem go away. If Eito really does take over my body someday, then we'll just slap you around until you come to your senses.
だから心配しなさんな。もっとあたいたちを信用なさい。
Nobody died on the day that we got knocked out by the sponsor people, did they? Did we? No. Even if your body is consumed by the king of all curses, we'll send it back to hell in disgrace. You just couldn't resist getting another reference in there, could you? Whatever the origins of this power might be, I trust you to use it in the right way, Takumi. You have a kind heart and a strong spirit to back it up. I I was dazzled by the brightness of my friends' smiles. Not so long ago, I'd felt completely alone. And now I had people who were this nice to me. It was almost too much to bear. Now that's settled, let's get back to the headphones. You don't want all our hard work to go to waste, do you? Come on, put them on! Okay. I took the headphones from Tsubasa and put them on. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and black. Each member of our team now wore one of those colors. We looked at each other and nodded. That brought today's meeting to an end. The others went back to their rooms. All except one person who made no move to leave. Aren't you going to go to Yugamu? Yugamu stood by the wall, his eyes downcast. Did you not want me to tell people? Do you hate me? Using you like this?
No.
Hate? No. I was surprised, though. Since this killing game started, you've basically been my closest friend. But now you tell me you only wanted to bring out Eito's characteristics from inside of me. Did I never matter to you at all? No use hiding it now. I'll be completely honest with you. When we first met, I thought you were a total dud. Aside from Eito's latent properties, there was nothing special about you. No charisma, no expertise, no talent. Ouch. Back then, I thought we'd be better off without you. If there'd been a way to switch your personality with Eito's, I'd have done it without a second thought. Okay, that's really harsh. I won't ask for your forgiveness. I think seeing Kurata die in such a horrible way made me a little crazy. I wanted the sponsor to pay. I wanted to make them suffer, even if it meant being less humane in my methods. But the more time you and I spent together, I found myself feeling more affectionate toward you. Affectionate? How? You don't always make the best choices, and you're way too hard on yourself. But for all of that, you never turn away from the light. Even when your friends turned their backs on you, you kept fighting for them. Yeah. Stupid. Want to know what I think your crowning moment was? When you dove headlong into danger to try and save Hiro. Oh, interesting. Because you can run away. When I saw you do that, I was grinning from ear to ear. I thought, who even is this maniac I've gotten myself involved with? And before I knew it, I was rushing in to join you. I never thought of myself as a team player until I started hanging out with you. That's right. I told Yugamu to run back then, but he stayed and fought with us. We had no chance of winning, but he joined us anyway. Rest easy, Takumi. You getting taken over by Eito's personality isn't impossible. But if I know you the way I think I do, it'll never happen. You'll tame those impulses and continue to give your all to protect your friends. That's just the kind of guy Takumi Sumino is.
私は君を信じてるんだ。
Look at that. I'm really surprised we haven't got like a route end yet, which means, I don't know, we're doing good, I guess. With that, Yugamu quickly left the room. He wasn't actually blushing, but he was giving off the same impression. He put up a happy-go-lucky front, but I guess even he got shy sometimes. He likes you, he loves you, he wants some more of you. They really trust me, huh? That thought had a profound effect on me. I was more determined than ever to keep my team alive. I'd repay their trust and get them all back to the artificial satellite safely. And to do that, I need to find some QB liquid, and soon. We hadn't even found a trace so far, but we couldn't give up yet. I'd find that liquid, I would. Definitely. Categorically, without fail. And as it turned out, the very next day that prediction came true. Although not in the way I was expecting. Interesting. Cliffhanger. I've only been recording for 40 minutes, and I usually like to go an hour, so. Huh? Good night? Oh, shit. Immediately it happens to us. I sat up and rubbed the sleep from my eyes. It was morning. Why was the nighttime announcement playing? Is this system on the fritz? I hoisted myself out of bed and checked the time. What? But when I took a look around, I almost wondered if I was still dreaming. It was dark. According to the clock, it was well past the time the nighttime announcement usually played. What the? How? If this really was the night of day 45, that would mean I'd slept through the entire day. Had I really been that tired? Or had somebody done something to knock me out for the day? Just as I was wondering what the others were doing. Hey, Takumi! Are you feeling better? I opened the door and let Tsubasa in. For some reason, she seemed worried. Sorry about this morning. I shouldn't have forced you to help me. Oh, fudge and fudge. But you could have told me you weren't feeling well, you know? Not feeling well? Help you? I had no idea what she was talking about. So far as I knew, this was the first time I'd seen her today. Oh yeah, I've got something for you. I diluted it so we'd have more to go around. You should spray it on anything metal in your room just in case. What is this? What do you mean? It's the QB liquid you gave me. QB liquid? Whoa, what? What's the matter? You've got QB liquid already? I was starting to think we'd never find any. Why are you acting like this is the first time you're seeing it? You're the one who found it. I found it? No, that's not possible. Takumi? You're acting really weird. Tsubasa was looking at me with a mixture of confusion and concern. But then she gasped, like she suddenly figured something out. Did you lose part of your memory again? Seems that way. I can't remember anything that happened earlier today. What's going on, Tsubasa? Why do we have the QB liquid all of a sudden? She told me what had happened. It was bizarre, hearing about things I'd done but had no memory of. Apparently, I'd gone to Tsubasa's room this morning and given her the QB... I wish I could remember, but I swear we've seen it somewhere. Obviously, she was surprised and asked me where I'd found it. But I hadn't given her a clear answer. I only said I didn't remember where exactly. Tsubasa hadn't pressed me. She was happy enough that we had the stuff we needed. After that, she'd taken me to the underground hangar, and the two of us had set to work applying the liquid to the escape pod. We'd gone over the surface of the metal thoroughly to make sure the particle bacteria never ate into it again. It didn't take us long to finish, but then you got really exhausted all of a sudden. Clone! Clone! It sounds like ghost possession, doesn't it? It really does. Like, I can only possess him for X amount of hours in a day. You said, I'm going to go back to my room and taking the rest of the day off. And now that the day's ending, you came in to check on me. None of that had jogged any memories. It was almost like there was another me walking around living my life without me knowing about it. That might be true. Was this Eito's doing? Had what was left of him somehow taken over my body? But why would Eito go to the trouble of finding the thing we need to help us escape? Wouldn't he just go on a rampage and kill everyone? Actually, though, maybe it didn't matter why I didn't remember finding the QB liquid. Whether I remembered it or not, we had it now. That's what mattered. Tsubasa, let me get one thing straight. You said if we found the QB liquid, you'd be able to repair the escape pod, right? Does this mean you can do it now? Can you get the pod working early and get us out of here? If we could only do that, our troubles would be over. We could all escape this horrible game and go back to the satellite where things would be safe. Yeah, about that. Tsubasa looked away awkwardly. I can fix the pod, but it's going to take me at least 50 days. I'm sorry. The irony is so funny. Not lost on me. 50 days? Oh, now can we murder everyone who didn't believe in us? Oh, then... We'd have to survive until day 95 before we can get out of here. that point, it barely even qualifies as escaping early anymore. We'd gotten the members of our alliance together for the daily meeting and told them the bad news. Needless to say, all pretty shocked.
Mm-hmm.
The damage is really that bad, huh? Yeah. Turns out the bacteria ate into deeper than I was expecting. It's not just surface damage anymore. The whole thing's compromised on a structural level. I can't see it taking less than 50 days no matter what I do. I'm sorry, I'm just not skilled enough. Tsubasa, you don't have to apologize. That's right. If we didn't have you here, we wouldn't be able to repair it at all. No one was really to blame for this. Nozomi was right about that. It was just some monumentally bad luck.
Oh.
Well, now that escaping early is off on the table, we've got two options.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep participating right up to day 95, or we can come up with a new plan to defeat the sponsor and end the game. Aw, man. See, before I was angry bunny because I hated everyone, but now it's just Takamaru and the twins.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, team leader. What course is the Alliance going to take from here on? Why don't they just kill the bees? How many times do I have to say kill the bees? Oh, no. Naturally, the right and responsibility to make the choice fell to me. I couldn't waste time. I had to step up and give my teammates direction. Oh, it's not letting me decide again. I'm less mad this time, though. Participating in the hunt is out of the question. If the killing game keeps going all the way to day 95, people will die. Not just from the other team, but this one as well. Right. There's no telling when one of us could end up in last place, or run into a commander outside the school. They keep, like, teasing me with the option of murder everyone, and then they take it away from me. Whatever. I'm less angry now, so, you know. Most of it's at Takamaru and the twins. But the twins are always like that, so it's hard to be mad at them, because they were like that in the last timeline, too. That's why I can't let the invader hunt continue. But in order to end it, we'll have to take out the sponsor for good this time. Yeah, and that's not going to be easy. It was bad enough when there was only one of them, but their having multiple bodies is definitely going to complicate things. I wonder how many there are in all. If we leave even one alive, it'll scuttle off and create more. They're like cockroaches. Oh, God. Ava! Ava! God, when is he gonna freaking let Ava out of her cage and team up with her? We'd overcome a lot of crazy stuff here at the academy, but in fighting an enemy like the sponsor, we might have finally met our match. Everybody looked completely shell-shocked. The truth must have dawned on them, too. How could we possibly deal with a situation as hopeless as this? But then...
殺せるよ、主催者なら。
I mean, we know how to... blow up the building! Yugamu spoke up, offering us a light in the dark. Yugamu, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can kill the sponsor. All of them. It's the bees! The bees! You're not kidding around, right? Is it for real, Real for real? For real, for real. Truth is, there's an idea I've been sitting on for a while now.
Oh.
It was only really a vague notion until Shoma got executed. That's when I realized it could actually work. This method will kill the sponsor, once and for all.
Huh?
You're that sure of it. Why didn't you say anything until now? The method I'm thinking of kinda goes against my principles. I'd have preferred not to use it, given the chance. But it looks like my preferences are going to have to take a back seat. Guess that's what I get. Quit philosophizing, just tell us what we need to do. You gonna break out some fiddler no one's ever seen before? Or summon a barrier that enhances your innate techniques to the utmost level? And once the sponsor gets drawn into your domain, you'll release everything you've got in one lethal attack. Kyoshika, maybe go sit quietly while we're talking about this. Tell us, Yugamu. This could be our big chance to avenge Kurata. We all waited with bated breath to hear Yugamu's idea. A surefire way to destroy the sponsor. What could it be? But when he finally did speak up,
ダメ。みんなには内緒だよ。
he's gonna end up dead. Sorry, guys. I'm keeping this one under my hat. What? Why? This is no time to play coy, Yugamu. Don't get me wrong. I'm just exercising due caution. The element of surprise is essential to this plan. If the sponsor gets wind of it ahead of time, it'll be all for nothing. So you think one of us is going to leak information to them? Not intentionally, no. But you can't deny that when it comes to keeping secrets, some of us are more cautious than others. Why is everyone looking at me all of a sudden? Maybe he was right. Maybe some of us were better off not knowing. This means you'll have to do it all on your own. Are you sure you can handle it? You know how powerful the sponsor is. And they're only getting stronger now that they've absorbed Kurata and Shoma's cryptoglobin. That's exactly why I know we can win. It is? The sponsor absorbs cryptoglobin to get stronger. That's the key to our victory. Oh, he wants to make them like what he did in the first line. He wants to make them absorb like bad stuff. Chaos holds power over us because it's unknowable. The more we learn about something, the more that power is diminished. The sponsor is going down. You can depend on it. Trust me. If this was anyone else, I might have my doubts. But Yugamu's an assassin. If there's one thing he knows about, it's killing. All right, I trust you. It's all on you now, Yugamu. This was the third time the Anti-Sponsor Alliance had switched to a new goal. With Yugamu handling the plan to kill the sponsor, that only left one thing for the rest of us to do. So is he gonna like inject somebody, the person who's gonna die with that, like the thing he did in the last route? Invader Hunt Round 2, Day 4. I headed out beyond school grounds to earn points like usual. Today, though, I wasn't hunting with Yugamu. Thanks for pairing up with me today, Takumi. I'll try not to slow you down. Ugh. I don't think I raised. Well, maybe I did. Instead, I had Tsubasa as my partner. I'll show you I can be just as efficient as hunter as anyone. I appreciate it, but don't push yourself too hard. I'll be the one doing most of the hunting. You just focus on backing me up. That way, you'll get a decent amount of points with only a fraction of the work. My focus today was exploiting the point distribution system to bolster Tsubasa's rank. We couldn't afford to let her fall into last place. We're leaving the entire plan to kill the sponsor in your hands, Yugamu. You don't have to tell any of us what it is. But can you at least tell us how much time you need to get it ready? Not very long. Yes, see, I told you. Although it's unlikely I'll be able to enact it before the end of the second round. The sponsor will be in the ground before the start of the round 3. I can promise you that much. Yeah, he's gonna use somebody. So if we could just avoid being executed at the end of this round, we'll be able to end the invader hunt and prevent any more deaths. That's about the size of it. Basically, all you guys need to worry about is not ending up in last place. Takumi and I will do everything we can to help out, obviously. But the real problem is you, Tsubasa. Right now, you're 8th out of 10. That's pretty near the bottom. Yeah, things aren't looking good for me, huh? I'm still not used to fighting outside the school, so I've barely been able to hunt any enemies. In that case, we'll have to get you some support points without you killing invaders directly. We'd found out there was a secret to the Invader Hunt's point system. Even hunters that didn't actually kill invaders could still earn points by supporting their allies in battle. I have a suggestion, if you're interested. Starting tomorrow, why don't you take my place and go out hunting with Takumi, Tsubasa? Huh? Me and Takumi? He's the top hunter in the whole alliance. You'll probably earn a ton of points just from being around him. If that's okay with you, Takumi? I don't mind. But what are you going to do, Yugamu? I'll be taking a break from hunting for a while. If you want me, I'll be holed up in the escape pod hangar working on the plan. As much as it pains me to relinquish my position as your hunting buddy, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
よし
Look there, Tsubasa. A big group of invaders. Surprise attacks are effective in situations like this, so we'll sneak up on them quietly. Right. Sneaking. Sneaking quietly. Oh, how do you walk without making too much noise again? Oh. She seems pretty nervous. Then again, she's always been the type to get stressed out easily.
あ
Are you scared? It's okay. Just close your eyes and stay next to me. Here, give me your hand. Oh, romance! I actually really like Tsubasa, so I'd ship it. Okay. I held Tsubasa's hand as we snuck closer to the invaders. I mean, obviously, endgame is Karuha. Just like in Steins Gate, you know? Endgame is always pristine. But the other ones are fun to play. And then we struck. Now it makes sense. But like I said, Yugami really didn't do anything. He just taught him how to not freak out, and then it just... Ito's side came out.
よし
Nice. Seems like I'm in pretty good form today. If I kept mowing down invaders like this, Tsubasa was bound to get some of the points I earned. Wow, Takumi! You're amazing! I knew you were strong, but that was something else. You were all swish, swish, swish!
あ
Just a little something Yugamu taught me. The double dose of Ito's cryptoglobin helps too. But still, you were awesome! So strong, so manly, Ship!
ちょっと前まであんなにちんちくりんだったのにいつの間に成長したんだろうね
Not when she talks like that.
あ
What are you, my mom? Also, half pint? Really? Let's get moving. Can't waste time talking when there's invaders to hunt. I started walking again, pulling Tsubasa along behind me. We needed to make every kill count. Jeez, what's with the alpha male act all of a sudden? Being so forceful with a girl? Don't get too big for your Takumi-sized boots. I ignored Tsubasa's grumbling and let it fade into the background. I didn't have time to be delicate with her right now. We spent the rest of the day walking around the ruins hunting invaders. We killed a lot of them. Ooh, all right. That should do it for today. You should be safe from falling to last place now, Tsubasa. Great. Thanks for this, Takumi. I can't believe we took out this many invaders just in one day. I say we, but really all I did was watch. Don't sweat it. It's the leader's job to help out his allies when they're in trouble. I'm glad we have a dependable leader like you around. You're really growing into the role. It's weird, though. I never imagined I'd be spending time with you like this, just the two of us. Ship! I know. Karuha's endgame, but like I said, she's cute. And she's been on our side like this whole time. She had... Karuha Grim Reapered us. Not after I alienated you like everyone else did at the start of the game. Tsubasa's expression suddenly clouded over, like she was about to cry. I'm really sorry for back then. You're such a great guy, and we treated you like trash. Every time you do something nice for me, I get reminded of that. You're too good for me.
お
Forget it. It's all in the past, and it made sense at the time. Maybe, but
あ
if anything, I think it's a good thing that you all alienated me back then. Huh? A good thing? Why?
お
It made me appreciate just how much of a difference having someone on your side can make.
お
Now that people have decided to stand by me, I'm more determined than ever to keep them safe.
だから
That includes
川
you
野の
too,
ことは俺が
Tsubasa.
守るよ俺がずっと
Cheating? Is this cheating though? Because like, it's a different route, timeline?
あ
That's great and all, but when you put it like that, it almost sounds like...
あ
Tsubasa? Hey, what's wrong? You not feeling well? Aw, jeez, Takumi, you big dummy!
え
Huh?
いつからそんなスケこしになっちゃったのさこの子はまったく
あ
Why do you keep talking about me like I'm some wayward soul? Whatever, that's all for today. I'm going back to the school.
おい
Hey, don't run off by yourself. It's not safe. I ran after Tsubasa as she stormed her way back to Last Defense Academy. Feeling a little winded after the journey, we went straight to the leisure lounge. How far did she pop up? No, she's still just above those two. Once there, we checked the rankings.
やった、順位が一つ上がってる。
She did?
全部スミノのおかげだよ。ああ、ほっとした。
She did? I thought that's where she was at. Okay, wait.
でも喜ぶのはまだ早いぞ。少しでも気を抜くと薬師寺たちに逆転されかねないからな。明日以降もこの調子でポイントを稼いでいこう。
I had to keep the members of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance out of last place. As their leader, that was my responsibility. I keep forgetting about Tazumi. Of course, that also meant we'd be forcing someone from Takamaru's team into last place instead. I tried not to think about that side of things too much. I wasn't some omnipotent savior. No matter what I did, I couldn't save everyone. Oh, very good. Having checked on the rankings, Tsubasa and I went back to our rooms to rest. Then when night fell... I think this is a good last day. After the announcement played, everyone from the Alliance got together in my room. You helped Tsubasa go up a rank in just one day? Nice going, Takumi. The way you fight to protect Lady Tsubasa is truly inspiring. You're like a stone-cold professional killer. I don't know about stone-cold, but I agree with the professional part. You were swinging your sword practically at the speed of light. Come on, guys. I'm just doing what any decent leader would do. Shit's gonna hit the fan. I don't know how to deal with everyone being so nice to me. This cheery atmosphere is gonna take some getting used to. Anyway, but enough about me. How's your progress, Yugamu? Ooh. Here's how it's gonna go badly. Like, say Kako's the last one and he injects her with whatever, that drug thing. And then Ima's like, no, I'm gonna take the fall for her. And then, like, it gets switched out. Yugamu had spent the whole day in the escape pod hangar working on the method he'd thought to kill our invincible adversary. The exact details were still a secret, of course. None of us had any idea what this method was. Yep, no problems here. Everything's going according to plan. When I spring my little trap, the sponsor will die. No ifs, ands, or buts. The sponsor would die. That was reassuring thought. How exactly are you going to kill the sponsor? I've been so curious I could barely eat. We're all allies here. Can't you tell me what this ingenious plan of yours is? Just a hint will do. Just a teensy-weensy little hint of a hint. Knock it off, Kyoshka. Yugamu's in charge of killing the sponsor. That includes whether or not he wants to keep it a secret. If my lord commands it, I suppose I have no choice but to back down. Carry out this plan however you want, Yugamu. We're putting all our trust in you. Thanks. I won't let you down. Soon enough, you'll be sitting up and begging to thank me for my efforts. Sit up and beg? What are we, your pets? I could only hope it was a good sign that Yugamu felt comfortable enough to joke around. If we could all survive to the end of this round and the end of the killing game, our futures would be a whole lot brighter. Once the sponsor's gone, that only leaves the invaders to deal with. Indeed. We need only defend the school until day 100, and our victory will be complete. After the invader hunt, defensive battles are going to be a breeze. We'll take on any and all challengers that come our way.
Oh.
I think so too. The sponsor is the only real threat to us right now. If we can just take them out of the picture,
あ
we'll have basically already won. Victory. Ending the war, winning the war. The idea was so exciting, it was intoxicating. Just a little more, one final push and it would all be over. No more going out hunting to earn points. No more sponsor lording their power over us. Peaceful days like that were just around the corner. However, the hope we felt in that moment blinded us to the truth. Whenever life appeared to hand us a victory, there were always strings attached. When things seemed to be going well, we needed to be more careful than ever. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance had forgotten that, but we'd received a cruel reminder the very next day. Yugamu's dead. I'm so curious, but I'm gonna end it here. Nope, we're ending it here. I guess somebody's probably gonna die. Alright, well, we're gonna end that episode here, so thank you all so much for watching. We will find out what bad thing happens next time. Toodaloo!